Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Cece. Please make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification.
So it's my first day, and obviously the first thing I did was to go and have my hair done. What do you guys think? And I have my bodyguard over here. Show them your muscles. Show them your muscles. Oh, okay, fine.
Show them your gun.
So I had a picture of this hairstyle and I bought some pearls because I wanted to decorate my cornrows with pearls. So when I spoke to Patty regarding having my hair done, she said, you know, just bring a picture and I'll be able to do the hairstyle exactly as you want it. So I'm just having my cornrows done. I'll put Patty the braider's details in the description box, including her location and her phone number. Cornrows are a traditional African hairstyle with a rich history and cultural significance, particularly in Southern Africa. Cornrows are one of the oldest known hairstyles dating back thousands of years. Archaeological evidence shows that cornrows have been depicted in Stone Age paintings in North Africa as far back as 3000 BC. In Southern Africa, cornrows were not only a fashion statement but also a way to signify one's age, marital status, wealth, or social standing within a community. In many African cultures, the way cornrows are styled could communicate important messages. For example, in some West African societies, the patterns of the cornrows could indicate if a woman was single, married, or of marrying age. In Southern Africa, cornrows often served similar purposes, helping to convey identity, status, and personal expression. The skill of braiding cornrows is often passed down through generations, with each braid having its own significance. The intricate patterns and designs require a lot of skill and patience, and traditionally braiding was also a social activity where women and girls would gather and share stories and also bond while doing each other's hair. During the transatlantic slave trade, enslaved Africans brought their braiding traditions with them to the Americas. Cornrows became a way for enslaved people to maintain a connection to their African heritage. And in some cases, cornrows were used as a practical hairstyle, that kept your hair neat and manageable during labor. Some stories actually suggest that cornrows were used to map escape routes for enslaved people. Today, cornrows are a global fashion statement. You can see them on runways, in music videos, and on celebrities worldwide. They continue to carry deep cultural significance, especially in African and African diaspora communities. I'm adding pearls to my cornrows. Adding pearls and other accessories to cornrows is a way to personalize the hairstyle and also add a modern twist to this ancient traditional hairstyle. In Southern Africa, as in many other regions, hair has always been an important aspect of one's identity. Hairstyles like cornrows are not just about aesthetics, they are also about cultural pride and expression of one's roots. In Zimbabwe, cornrows remain popular among men and women, often as a practical style that is easy to maintain in a hot climate. There's been a recent resurgence in the popularity of traditional African hairstyles like cornrows. Many people in Southern Africa and in the diaspora are embracing their natural hair and traditional hairstyles as a way to reconnect with their heritage and resist Western beauty standards. The movement of Black women resisting Western beauty standards has gained significant momentum in recent years, particularly concerning the embrace of braids, cornrows, and other traditional African hairstyles. Overseas, the natural hair movement began in the United States in the early 2000s and has since spread globally. It encourages Black women to embrace their natural hair textures, rejecting the societal pressures to conform to Eurocentric beauty standards such as straightened hair. For many black women, wearing their hair in natural styles like cornrows, braids, twists and afros is a form of cultural reclamation. It allows them to embrace their heritage and reject the notion that straight hair is the only acceptable standard of beauty. The Crown Act in the United States, the Creating a Respectful and Open World for Natural Hair Act, was introduced to combat hair discrimination. The law prohibits employers and schools from discriminating against individuals based on their natural hair textures or protective styles like braids and cornrows. This legislation has inspired similar movements in other countries where black women face discrimination for their hairstyles. Despite these advancements, black women globally, including in Southern Africa, often face pressure in professional settings to wear their hair in ways deemed neat by Western standards. There is a growing resistance to these norms as more women demand the right to wear their hair naturally or in traditional hairstyles without facing repercussions. With regards to traditional hairstyles, obviously I have to mention the issue of cultural appropriation versus appreciation. The conversation around cultural appropriation has become prominent, particularly when non-black individuals adopt traditional African hairstyles without understanding their cultural significance. Black women are increasingly vocal about the importance of acknowledging the roots of these styles and respecting their cultural heritage. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are regarding cultural appreciation or cultural appropriation. By wearing braids and cornrows and other African hairstyles, black women are asserting their cultural pride and challenging the appropriation of these styles by mainstream fashion and entertainment industries. Right guys, I'm just going to put a link in the description box on where you can get these pearls if you want to have the same hairstyle. With regards to social media, platforms like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, even Pinterest have become powerful tools for black women to showcase their natural hair and traditional hairstyles. Influencers and everyday women alike are using these platforms to share tutorials and discuss hair care and promote the beauty of African hairstyles. I've also seen an increase in representation of natural and traditional African hairstyles in media, in film, in TV, and also in advertising. And this shift is helping to normalize these styles and challenge the long-standing preference for Eurocentric beauty standards. For some black women, wearing their hair in braids, cornrows, or natural styles is more than just a fashion choice. It's a political statement. It's a way to resist the historical and ongoing pressures to conform to Western beauty standards and to assert their identity and autonomy. The resurgence of traditional African hairstyles is often linked to broader movements for racial and social justice. By embracing these styles, black women are aligning themselves with the global push for equality, recognition, and respect for black culture. I don't know if you've noticed, especially in high fashion, I've noticed that a lot of designers have actually started incorporating African hairstyles into their runway shows, and this has helped to elevate these styles as symbols of beauty and creativity on a global scale. Traditional styles like cornrows and braids are being recognized as forms of art. Their intricate patterns and designs represent not just personal style but also cultural storytelling, with each and every braid carrying a historical and cultural significance. There's a growing emphasis on educating young black girls about the beauty and significance of their natural hair. So this includes teaching them how to care for their natural hair and encouraging them to take pride in traditional African hairstyles from a very young age.
Okay, so this is how it looks. I've got a new videographer and his name is Dylan, and he is, how old is Dylan?
7.
He's 7 years old. But anyway, I'm showing you guys my hair. It's got little curls at the bottom. I think my videographer's doing a good job. Do I look beautiful? Guys, obviously you know me. I had to go and get a cup of tea after having my hair done, and we went to the famous Hairstyles in Bulawayo. So I'm having raw boy's tea with a bit of lemon, and everyone else has ordered some cake, some donuts, some muffins. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell notification. And make sure you leave a comment, guys. You know I love reading your comments. Make sure you leave a comment and also let me know what your thoughts are regarding cultural appreciation and cultural appropriation. And see you in the next one.